Hey guys, welcome back to another Failure Friday. I am Joanna Bronson at A-Hole Productions, and here we are so excited to share with you all the things that we've learned along the way. Yes, we're calling it Failure Friday, but they're more like milestones. They're more like the things that you learn because you have to fail to win. You have to fail to figure out what you're best at, what your company is going to be best at, what are the things that we should focus on, the things that we're strongest at. And so one of the first things I did was come up with this web series idea that was about calling out casting directors. I would pick a casting director or pick out a director that I really wanted to work out and work with. I would write a 1 to 2 page little skit that was in the style or in the realm of a fan film for them. So it's kind of like a calling card, like, hey, look at me, hire me one day, but this is for you because I love the work that you do, sort of thing. In retrospect, there were a couple things in the end that I hated about it. I learned so much. So the next season of this series I'm going to do is going to be completely fan based and more about the fun of it, because I found out in doing that I was so focused on the results of it that I didn't enjoy the process enough. I was producing, I was putting the costume together, I was finding the people to act in it, I was trying to make sure everybody's coordinating schedules. I was the main and only producer on this series. So that meant what fell short was my acting. The biggest thing that I learned on this series was producer versus actor. When you're starting out or when you just decide, hey, I want to make my own work, you're going to have a hard time delegating. And maybe you won't have anyone to delegate to. And so on this first series, it was me producing and putting it together and figuring out production schedules and finding the right props and the costumes and everything. And in doing that, I left no time for error and I forgot about the acting. I didn't mean to. The focus of it was supposed to be the acting, but I was so stuck on the production of it and the way it was going to look and who was going to be doing what, that I didn't step back and just look at the script and be like, hey, I need to sit down for a day or two with this. I need to work on this accent. I need to study this character. Who is she? Where did she come from? She just doesn't exist in this weird sci-fi thing that I came up with. She's a person. And I really found that the biggest pitfall of this entire thing was my acting, because I didn't focus on it. I was learning lines the day of the shoot. It was terrible. And believe me, you don't think it's a big deal and you think, wow, how could you forget that part? But once you're in it and you're creating something that you're really excited about, you'll see that, oh, I got the acting. I know I'm a good actor. I can do this. And I focused on the producing so that the day of, come roll camera, I got what I needed. Yes, the acting came out. Was it terrible? No. Was it to what I wanted? No. So when I got into the editing part of it and putting it together and the lighting and everything, because I was so focused on the production, I didn't get in the end what I wanted out of it, and then it fell short. And then I found other days when I was focused on the acting, the production fell short because I wasn't checking what they were filming, what the lighting looked like, where the sun was at, and it's a lot. It's a lot to produce and act. It's a lot to direct and act, because now that I think about it, I was directing at the same time too because I wanted a certain thing. So my advice when producing your own content that you want to act in, I just give yourself breathing room, because I didn't. I went full force and just did it. But I learned a lot. And you're gonna learn. You're gonna find your flow and go ahead and fail. Make sure that the first series that you do is really simple, maybe 1 or 2 pages, and just slam it together and just do it, because you're gonna learn more about yourself and what you're capable of, and your results will come out way better in the end, because now you know, oh, this is what I need to focus on, and this is what I know they can do, and this is what they can focus on. You'll learn to delegate a lot better. So my biggest lesson for producer versus actor is make sure you make time for the thing that you're most passionate about. And for me, it's the acting. I love acting, and it fell short, unfortunately. But I'm really happy with the series because it was fun, and I did get a lot of Twitter comments on it because they were fan shorts. If you want to check it out, it's on our page. I left it there for you to view my failure. It's called Cast Me. You can find it on our A-Holes page on YouTube. So check it out. Let me know what you think. Let me know how I could have done better, because I am going to do it again. I'm going to go at it differently this time, and I'm really excited about it. So if you have any suggestions too, or you want to come on board, let me know. Questions and comments are always appreciated down below. And if you like what you saw and you learned something, please share. Here at A-Hole Productions, we're trying to inspire change by creating free content for everyone who wants to learn. So check us out. Thanks for watching, A-Holes.